Hi! Just a quick one. There's been a slight change in my layout, and I have a brand new PNG model. I've been streaming games on Twitch recently, and it was finally time to upgrade my model. I've been super busy with university work, but I finally have time to record new videos. Let's get straight into it. Trinkets, as you might know them, come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and even styles. Most likely, your entry into trinket culture was keyrings that you either put on your bag, like me, or maybe even phone charms dedicated to characters you like. These small accessories add that extra bit of personality to your world, and it can tell you a lot about the person, from what fandom they might be in, or if they're an artist like me, you might have some keyrings, your original characters attached to your bag. You might have thought that trinket culture started with maybe the 90s or the early 2000s, but people many years ago already created the term trinket back in the 1530s. Generally, as they're still known, they're a small ornament for personal wear, and they remain the same in terms of the definition, where people still wear trinkets one way or another. And we even have specialized trinket boxes just for jewelry type trinkets. Of course, we have a lot more resources than we used to for creation purposes, and many people still choose to create their own trinkets, whether it's personalized photo card holders you tend to see a lot with the K-pop community, and even photo keyrings that your family members might keep. Although in the modern day, there's a lot more manufactured trinkets, which kind of remove the novelty and uniqueness of them, since your trinket wasn't necessarily one of a kind anymore, and when there's a million and one others just like it. Trinkets aren't always keyrings though. They can be figurines, like the Blind Box Smiths keys and Tokidoki figures that I personally love. The variety of styles from a single artist and being able to create a physical piece of art is so cool. One of the massive trinket collecting microtrends began within 2024 to 2025 with the help of a pop mart brand you'll definitely know, called the Monsters, but you'll probably know them as their main product, Labubus. The demand for them was insane during this time, and if you had one, it was definitely a status symbol for the time. If you got through the online store or in-store just by fighting to get one. It definitely got so bad that people had to reserve the latest releases because they were so popular through the Pop Mart website. And people genuinely had to prepare to fight every single time they went into a physical Pop Mart store because people just went insane over them for no reason. With trends, there's definitely going to be bootleg versions of the main product. And they did get their own name in terms of Labubus, and these were called Lafufus. They're absolutely everywhere still. You see them in small shops, corner stores, and even main stores sometimes because people will replace the boxes. These were made with quick and cheap materials, and it got so bad that health boards had to get involved and remove them from these shops because all the parts just fell apart and it became a massive choking risk to young children. After the rise of Lafufus, soon came the fall of Labubus. But many companies tried to grab the craze before it died off, with their own versions or even branching out like Pop Mart did, with a recent collab with My Little Pony, and their large character trinket mystery boxes of the main six, and more. Many of these Labubus, though, have unfortunately ended up in landfills or just simply discarded as litter, and now that the trend is pretty much over. DIY is a creative space that I think should be explored more, opposed to buying directly from large companies that always just ride out a trend till it dies, and it always creates so much unnecessary waste. The satisfaction from making your own trinket, like crochet keyring of your cat, or even reaching out to the manufacturer like I did to make a single keyring of my original character, not thousands or even millions of the same keyring. The time spent creating something for yourself can make you have a higher attachment to your trinket, and being the only person who will ever have it as a one-of-a-kind item is way more special in my opinion. You're allowed to buy trinkets from big companies, and I have too. And I love all of my keyrings and trinkets. But many of my keyrings also come from other artists, like from places like Etsy. If you want to be part of the waste reduction when it comes to trinkets, you just have to think, will you keep this after the trend dies? Is it for you? Or do you just want the status of having this item in your collection? And lastly, will you enjoy this item wholeheartedly? Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. If you want to check out my other content, as I said previously, I stream now multiple different games like Stardew Valley, Call of the Lamb, and even Marvel Rivals, and more in the future. That's all on my Twitch, and it'll be linked in the description below if you want to support me further. Bye!